So let's talk about the rules. And I've said this before. Rules only apply to guys that women are not into. Or maybe she just not attracted to the dude no more. Maybe she just don't like the dude no more. Let me tell you something, man. There's a lot of people within the mainstream media. They talk this talk about, hey, you gotta follow the rules. And everybody jumps in. Everyone goes along with it. Women jump up on it. And they go along with it because they benefit from it. You have to understand that. And a lot of guys, they drink the Kool-Aid too because they butt kisses, right? But if you got your shit together, if you're a real mover and shake out here, if you're a boss out here, or if you're on the way up, you ain't got to be a boss. You can be on the way up. You can be about your business. You might have a plan. You know where you're going. That type of dude, a woman ain't going to approach him with no damn rules. And that's just how it is. Women only approach guys with these conditions because she wants to control him and pull him around, and she always wants to know what's going to happen next. She doesn't want to be in the dark. You know why? Because she's not really into him like that. He's just probably a short-term deal, or until she thinks she can do better. Now, if she runs into one of those alpha dudes, the movers and shakers out here, the best of the best, the cream of the crop type dudes, she not going to approach him with no type of rules. It's going to be all about him. And it has to be all about him because it was about him before she even met the dude. And she knows that she can easily be replaced by him because he knows he has options. She knows this. Now, the beta dude, she knows that he's a weakling. She knows that he don't have a lot of options. You know why she knows this? Because he's always running behind her all the time. He's always worrying about what she's doing all the time. He's always worrying about what she's up to all the time. A dude that is about his business ain't got time to be running behind a woman trying to figure out what she's doing and who she's hanging out with. We don't got time for all that. And that's how it is. So at the end of the day, like I've always said, for the past, 4 years now, either she's in or she's out. There's no time to discuss where we stand and how we feel all the time about each other. And man, look, people that have things to do, we don't only have time to be on that type of shit all the time. We don't have time to be sitting around saying, hey, are you happy with me? Look, we don't got time for all that. That's for little kids. That's when we were growing up. When your mom used to ask you, how you feeling today? Are you happy with it? Do you like it? Look, when you get older and when you, hopefully you begin to see the big picture and see the bigger scheme of things, a lot of stuff becomes kind of minute. It becomes like, it's not even serious. It's like, it doesn't really matter anymore. It's like a lot of stuff that I used to do in my 20s, it doesn't matter to me anymore. I've done it already. I don't look back on it. I just learn from it and move on. Most of it was fun. That's great. But it's time to move on. Now, there's some people that have to catch up with you or have to catch up with me. That's understandable. But I'm not going to be waiting around for them to catch up. Because a real boss dude a real mover and a shaker, he ain't gonna be waiting around. He ain't gonna be waiting around to see if she's gonna put out. See, a lot of these women will say stuff like, "Oh well, I don't want to, give it up so soon because I want to get to know him and everything." Which is the worst thing you could do. Because what's gonna change from now to 60 days from now, or 90 days from now, or six months from now? Nothing. So the boss like player, he ain't gonna be waiting around to see or if you're gonna make your mind up. And keep in mind, a woman is not obligated to sleep with you, right? But all I'm saying is those rules don't apply to every dude. That's all I'm saying. So until now, maybe you don't like how you're being treated by women right now. And if that's the case, you got to upgrade yourself. You got to get your money up, make as much money as you can, start a business if you want, do whatever you got to do to create a better life for yourself. Because once you do that, everything is going to change. Your relationship is going to change. Your way of living is going to change. Your way of being is going to change. Your finances is going to change. Just your spirit, who you are at the core, is going to change. And that energy is going to radiate out to other people when you're outside. And they say you attract who you are. You don't attract what you want. See, you get who you are in life. And the quality of your life is dictated upon the relationships you have with people in this world. So your life don't get better until you get better. That's just what it is. And the reason why these rules, the reason why these women have all these rules, because they're insecure. They have to control everything. They have to know what's going to happen next and all the nonsense. But ain't no guy that really feels good about himself that's going to go along with that crap or entertain her insecurities. Either she's going to upgrade herself or she's going to be gone. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped.com. They just launched their brand new Ultimate Premium Collection, and they just hooked me up. You get the body wash, shampoo, conditioner. You get deodorant. You even get the lip balm, and you get the body spray. So all you got to do is go to manscaped.com and use the promo code CAN'TWAIT20. That's CAN'TWAIT20, and you're gonna get all of this. All of this. It's a big package, plus the lip balm. All you gotta do is use the promo code CAN'TWAIT20 and go get yours while supplies last. Yo, back at you with another exclusive episode. Smash the like button, share the video, all the good stuff. So, seems like the more information leaks out about Will and Chris Rock too, seems like there's more fuckery that Jada information about Jada comes out, I don't know if that's a coincidence or not, but it seems like, you know, every time you hear anything that's concerning Will or Chris Rock, you know, you got some new info that comes out about Jada pertaining to how she feels about Will. And when I saw the I think it was an article that somebody wrote, and I guess they were sitting down at the table, I guess her on her show or whatever, and she was telling the story how she didn't really want to get married. And now I don't watch this table talk show with her. I don't, you know. So it's been said already. I don't watch the show, you know. But if somebody says, especially a woman, if a woman says she never really wanted to get married to you, and you still go along with it and get married to you, and she goes along with it, you should expect the worst. It's your damn fault if a woman tells you that, hey, I really don't want to do this, but she gonna go along with it anyway. No, that's I don't know what to call that. That's like a fucking moron. You know, I don't know. To me, that doesn't make any sense. But at the same time, got to keep in mind these people are entertainers, and see the mistake that we make is we put these people on a pedestal. We look up to them because we think that they're special just because they've mastered doing something well, or somebody just decided to put the money behind them and promote them. So we think that they're great. I mean, some of them are, but the majority, that's not the case. Go ahead, Sharp. You can't change them. Drop it. No, you can't. I mean, it's like these people are human, just like me and you. They put their pants on just like me and you, hopefully. You know, unless they put a dress on. I mean, if you're a woman, okay. If you're a man and you putting on a dress, okay, that's something else.
Married because Gammy was crying.
Oh, this is an article in the New York Times. Jada Pinkett confessed that she really didn't want to get married to Will. Roasting split a man. And she kind of threw Will under the bus, man. You know, saying he shouldn't have done what he done. That doesn't sound like they're in a marriage together. Seems like one person is trying to shame face, trying to keep her image up while he continues to look bad in the media. And I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was like just like pregnant, and I just didn't know what to do. And at firstly, just rambling, basically. Really didn't want to get married. Well, see, and she said it twice too, so it wasn't like it was a mistake or misunderstood. She said it twice while they were sitting down. And you know, one thing I noticed about a lot of things that are like they said at the table in these little clips that they put out. They say a lot of things that's not offensive to them, but to me or to my family, it would be offensive to us. I'm like, this like if you say, hey, if my mom told my dad that I never wanted to get married to you, I just went along with it anyway. I would feel offended for him. That would bother me if my mom told my dad that. But when they say things in front of the daughter, in front of the kids, they don't really have a problem with how they interact with how Will and Jada interact with each other. That's kind of weird to me. That's the first thing I picked up on when I saw a couple episodes of the Table Talk. They say things that I'm like, what kind of family y'all got? Y'all say anything in front of y'all kids. I mean, damn. Shit, man. Let me tell you, man, I come from a family where I never seen my parents had an argument, bro. I never seen my family had an argument. Of course, they had disagreements, but they didn't ever argue in front of us. I never seen my family, my mom and dad yell, scream, none of that shit. And and whenever I see parents saying anything in front of the kids, that's weird to me, man. Maybe it's just me. Or maybe my family were weirdos. Shit, I don't know. You tell me. you tell me, my family were weirdos. I don't know, man. Some of this shit, man. Some of this shit is crazy, man. What up, Michael? Let's see, get more money. That would have ended the relationship. They're used to negativity. I guess they are used to it. The devaluation of men, yeah. Mississippi in the house. I mean, this shit is weird, man. Damn. I mean, then you got the daughter. You bringing the daughter into all this fuckery about about a dead man, Tupac, that she ain't ever seen in her life. You know, I mean, it's crazy. You writing a letter to a dead man. Make that make sense to me. What the hell is what the letter to a dead man was supposed to do? What was the purpose of it? I don't understand the purpose of the dead man letter. I don't understand. I don't understand what that's supposed to do. What was the purpose of that? Yeah, then he said he going to therapy. Yeah, I heard about that. Only reason he going to therapy, man, you know how them dudes do when they got a case or got some type of backlash going on. You know, the therapy is kind of like a way of taking the heat off their back. That's all that shit is about. Because Chris Rock got a damn he hired a damn attorney. Yeah, check this shit out. Chris Rock hired a damn new attorney. You don't hire attorneys for no reason. I know I don't. Shit. I don't got no money to blow for these damn attorneys. Chris Rock hires New York City leading law firm. Yeah, he hired a new attorney. So that ain't by You know, this ain't no goddamn ain't no game out here. Fresh Rocks, you ain't slapping me. Fresh Rocks, you ain't slapping me. And I ain't gonna get some damn money out of this. Fresh Rocks said, hell with this. Oh man. Fresh Rocks said, hell with this. I'm going after all y'all. I'm going after the damn Academy Awards and Will Smith. Will Smith is gonna have to pay out a couple mil. You know, and the Academy Award, he going after all of us. Whatever the company name that's associated with the award show, that's who Chris Rock is going. He going after the motherfuckers. And you know what? I don't blame him. He made a fool out of me. And worldwide TV, he made a fool out of me. And nobody looked out for him. You know, no security stopped him. The dude just walked up there, slapped the shit out of me, and nobody did anything. So that's, you know, that kind of makes him look bad. I don't want to be known for a damn slap. Getting my ass slapped up on worldwide TV. Well, he going to therapy. You know, they go to therapy. Same reason why them dudes go to the dry out center or the drug rehab or Alcohol Anonymous. When they either you go to Alcohol Anonymous or drug or AAA or go back to jail. It's the same reason. They do therapy like that too. Therapy is like the new DWI class. That's what therapy is today. It's the new DWI class. It is. Either you go to therapy or you're going to face some type of consequences. Or they'll say, either you go to DWI class or you're going to jail. So they're going to go to that damn class. It's like the same game now. He's going to divorce her after he gets out. Maybe so. That'll be a good move for him. Peace of mind, man. Nothing. It's worth it. It'll be worth it in the long run. Now, maybe he don't want to pay out money up front. Plus, he in California, and they got that alimony for life in California. So that's probably what he's thinking about. But it's still worth it. It's still worth it. Peace of mind is priceless. Peace of mind is priceless, man. I'm telling you. I was willing to do, at one point in my life, I was willing to do anything for peace of mind. I was willing to do whatever it took to help my life to get better. If I had to pay people to learn, I did it. If I had to get on a plane and go to a conference, I did it. Because I just got tired of the bullshit. I got tired of having to deal with people that I don't like being around. I hate these motherfuckers. But I got to stay here. You know what I'm saying? That type of deal. He also has to get ready for all those movie deals. Yeah, hopefully he gets some movie deals. Even part of the public supported him. Yeah. Part of the public didn't support Chris Rock. Yeah, that too. You know, he going to therapy because he slapped a nigga for his actions on stage. Yeah, basically. And he also going there because he wants to show that he wants to show the good old white folks that he's a good boy. That he wants the forgiveness. You know, that aspect of it too exists. You got to make it up to us. You have to show us that you're not like the rest of them. Boy, it's a deep psychology when it comes to this shit, man. I'm telling you. You have to show that you're not like the rest of them niggas. Yeah, boy, it's a deep psychology when it comes to that shit, man. I'm telling you, I could go all day down that rabbit hole, but I'm not. He lives here in Baltimore. Oh, for real? You talking about Chris Rock? I didn't know Chris Rock lived in Baltimore. I didn't know that. I thought he probably lived in New York. But New York has become so goddamn expensive. So he probably I don't know, probably got tired of it. New York City is expensive. It's expensive for rich people. New York is expensive for rich people, bro. Shit. And they can afford to pay it. They say it's expensive. So what you think about a working class person? Shit. He will go off his ban after 2 years if he puts her out. I don't know. I think he have to reinvent himself when if he divorced her for sure. His residency in Baltimore. If he files in Maryland, or she does, the divorce will go through here for Will Smith. Oh, he said Will Smith in Baltimore. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. I thought I thought his main registry was LA. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay, I didn't know that. So yeah, that makes a big difference. Maybe after 5 years. Maybe. Shit, rich as well is I would move from Calabasas, California, and move to a small city like Orlando, Florida, somewhere to leave cheaper. Fuck Hollywood. Well, you know, a lot of them dudes like being around LA. They might not live the majority, they might not spend the majority of their time in LA, but they'll have a house there, or at least an apartment, because that's where they get all the deals at. And that's where they used to shoot a lot of movies at. So LA and New York, it used to be where they would shoot a lot of the majority of movies at. But today, that's starting to change. They shoot movies in Atlanta. They shoot movies in Charlotte. They shoot movies in Miami. Damn, all over the damn place now. So yeah, that's starting to change up a bit. So yeah, you know, that's how it used to be. But since Netflix and Amazon Prime came in the mix and started making movies, producing movies, they shoot movies everywhere now. I mean, they might shoot a damn movie in small town, Midwest somewhere, some place like Ohio, some shit like that. I've seen it now. Minneapolis, could be anywhere. Yeah, I didn't know he lived in Maryland either. You know, they even shoot movies in Mississippi and New Orleans a lot. Yeah, New Orleans, yeah. Mississippi, god damn. Well, you know what? They do. They do. Yeah, I seen a couple movies in Mississippi. Yeah. Like a lot of them is low budget movies. Yeah, yeah. I've seen a couple of them. And then you have every once in a while you see a big budget movie. Yeah, I've seen it. You know. A divorce after therapy will reinvent him, and it will also shine a light on men getting abused. It might even help with divorces and laws. Well, yeah, the divorce is going to help reinvent him and put him back in the good grace of white folks, like I said. Help men with abuse. I don't know about that. Laws, nah, I don't know about that. These laws are very strong in favor of women in this country. It's going to take an act of God for them to change them laws, boy. You're going to have to basically force them to change these laws that's in favor of women in this country. Shit. Disney does Atlanta. Oh, for real? I never knew it, man. I don't really pay attention. When I was in Atlanta, I didn't really pay attention to I tried to actually stay away from entertainment in Atlanta when I was there. You know. Now when I first got there, of course it was different. But after about 5 years, I said, man, I don't really like a lot of these entertainers. And I don't even like the people that's around these entertainers. You know, so I was like, yeah, I don't want to hang around y'all. Y'all fucking, a lot of y'all scumbags. You know, y'all like prostitutes. And I'm talking to people that's around these people in their little circle. Y'all like hoes. You know, it took me like 5 years to come to that conclusion. Yeah. The shot some kind of casino gambling movie about 5 months ago in Biloxi, Mississippi around. Yeah, they do a lot of movies around them casinos. Yeah. That's why after the divorce he will get back to Academy. Maybe. I saw an article that said he's not gonna be able to come back to the awards for 10 years. I said 10 years is a long time, bro. God damn. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see. I saw that shit. I said, damn, 10 years is a long time, bro. Let's see. Academy. Yeah, here it is. That's not the Academy. Let's see. I saw that shit yeah, here it is. I saw it the other day. Yeah, here it is. 10 years is a long time, bro.
Well, nearly 2 weeks after Will Smith's slap of comedian Chris Rock, the Motion Picture Academy handed out its punishment. Tonight, we get reaction to his 10-year Oscar ban. Here's CBS's Jamie Yukas in Los Angeles.
Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
That won't be happening, with the Academy banning Will Smith from the Oscars and all other Academy events for a decade. Media critic Eric Deggans. What do you think about this decision?
It was a tougher punishment than I expected.
The ban comes after Smith slapped comedian Chris Rock.
Oh, wow!
In a statement, the Academy says, the 94th Oscars were meant to be a celebration of the many individuals in our community who did incredible work this past year. However, those moments were overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior we saw Mr. Smith exhibit on stage. During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room. For this, we are sorry. Smith says he's sorry too, after taking heat from Hollywood as well as fans. He resigned from the Academy 1 week ago.
I wonder if they didn't backfire a little bit. They couldn't suspend him. He already resigned. So they had to do something that was more impactful, short of taking away his Oscar.
He still faces the judgment of moviegoers. His films have grossed more than $4 billion in the U.S. and Canada alone.
His favorability ratings have dropped. I think what Will Smith has to do is to prove that he's not secretly a toxic person.
Will Smith gets to keep his Oscar for now, but what we don't know is whether he can be nominated for future roles and whether he can appeal the ban. Late today, the actor released a statement saying he accepts and respects the Academy's decision. Nora?
Jamie Yukas, thank you.
You heard what they said. He's trying to get back in the good grace of white folks. He has to prove that he's a nice fella. You heard what the lady said. You heard what that man said. That's exactly what I said. He has to prove that he ain't toxic. That's what he said, and I agree 100% with that. Yep. The whole abuse thing has been gaining traction for the last 2 years, and right before this, those discussions were hitting its peak. For men, man, shit. If a man tells a woman, if a man calls a cop and say, "Hey, my wife is beating me up over here. I need some help." Man, if them cops show up, they're gonna be thinking this is a fucking joke. And they might start laughing at you. I've seen that shit happen. I've heard about it too. So I don't know if it's getting better or not. But we know how that shit is. We know the double standards that exist. You know. 10 years shit. When it was up, I still didn't go. I don't be looking at them awards any goddamn way. I don't give a shit. They can always reduce it, but had to send a message. That's why I say 5. Yeah. Even people in jail for 10 years get a chance for parole. If you do state time, yeah. Fed time, forget about it. You know. He's proved he's not toxic. Yeah, we know that. But I don't know what everybody else. White people don't necessarily see it the same as we do. And if you don't believe that, Michael, go test it out. Say, hey, what do you think about Will Smith now after he slapped Chris Rock on stage? See what they say. Become like a reporter on the streets of where you live at. Walk out there with a microphone and the camera and just interview. Ask them, hey, what do you think about Will Smith now that he slapped Chris Rock on stage at the awards? What do you see him the same or different? See what they say. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna be like, oh, I see him a little different. I don't know. He's kind of, he lost it, you know. He's he used to be so calm. And something really got into him. They'll start rambling, saying all kinds of shit. You know, they be like, he can pop off at any given moment now. I don't see him the same anymore. You know, they'll arrest you. Well, depending on what state you're in. Some states, the cops have to show up, and somebody's going to jail. Some states are like that. You know, by default, someone's going to jail if they show up. Some states are like that. And then you got some states, it's really based on the cop, how he or she sees the situation when they show up. You know, maybe nobody goes to jail. You know, it just depends. So the domestic violence thing, it varies from state to state. And you have some states, you have to have some type of bruise or some type of evidence of physical abuse. And then you have some states, you don't have to have no evidence of physical abuse at all. the person can say, hey, he beat the hell out of me a couple minutes ago. And you going to jail. Just like that. So every state is different, man. They only have one domestic shelter in the U.S. for men. I didn't even know that. I didn't think they had any. So that's news to me, Michael. Just ask them if they saw Red Table Talk. Well, do white people look at that shit like that? I'm not even sure. I don't watch it. Lots of white men know they will see him as a simp and that she got her claws in him. Well, they might know it, but are they willing to say it? That's the thing. There's a lot of shit white folks know, but they sit back and don't say shit and don't do shit. They've been proven to do that. They've been doing that shit before we were born. God damn. He has the fantasy family life dream Jada never did. I guess. I don't really know how she grew up. They see scratches on you and she doesn't, you are going to jail in Maryland. Yeah. Every state is different when it comes to that shit. There's some states that give women the benefit of the doubt. You know, if they'll show up and maybe y'all was fighting, and when the cops show up, the woman changes her mind, say, hey, I instigated it. It's my fault. I don't want him to go to jail. I don't want him to get into trouble. And the cops will be like, okay, man, whatever you say. And they'll go about their business. Some states like that too. They give women the benefit of the doubt. You know? Then in some states, if you make the call or anybody make the call, somebody's going to jail. I mean, that's some crazy shit if you really think about it. You know, it's crazy, man. The whole shit is a trap. Really. You know, the whole shit is set up. The whole shit is a trap, really. I don't see where getting a cop involved helps at this point. And, you know, you don't got to be a genius to figure this shit out. You know, like for real, for real. Yo, smash the like button. Smash the like button, man. You know, I mean, it's like some of this shit, I'd be like, oh, you know. But I mean, it's really on will. Woman tells you she never really wanted to get married to you, and you still go along with it. Brother, I don't have no sympathy for you, bro. I can't. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. You know, I'm like, come on, man. I don't know what to say. I mean, should I feel bad? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But I don't know, man. This is wild out here. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Patreon. I just uploaded a new video today. Was it today? No, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Yeah. Was that yesterday? Yeah, that was yesterday. Last night, to be exact. Upload a new video over there. You know. Yep. I agree. A woman said, I don't want to marry you. I would respect that, but she never will be looked at as serious to me no more. Yeah. I mean, if you get married to a woman and she tells you that, it's on you. And you should almost expect shit to be a fucking disaster. I mean, goddamn. You know. I mean, what can you expect positive out of anything like that? But you know, you have a lot of women that are like that though. A lot of women will go along with certain things and they know that they're not really committed, but they'll go along with it anyway because sometimes they feel pressured or they feel like, oh, he made me do it. I'm like, but wait a minute. He didn't really make you do it, did he? He didn't put a gun to your head. Now, if you tell me, did he influence you to do it? Okay. I'll give you that. Right? But if you're going to tell me he forced you to do it, no, he didn't force you to do nothing. You made a decision to do it. Whether you want to take responsibility or not, that's on you. You know? But yeah, check out the Patreon, man. Definitely would have dropped her. Drop a bitch. I got to check that Patreon video out, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about the lifestyle parties. Yeah. I actually went yesterday. I didn't stay long. But yeah, I'll upload the video probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Yeah. It's that shit was very interesting. But I said it. You can only see that video if you subscribe to the Patreon. You know, yeah. Hit the Cash App. No BDSM. No, this is just a party. This a party, lifestyle party. No BDSM. Nothing crazy. Just like a regular party, basically a regular house party. The only difference is people half naked at later on during the night. That's all. That's the only difference. But it's just a regular house party. But besides that, people half naked and they getting down, getting down and dirty, right beside you. Oh man. Yep. I mean, at his level of stardom, then he could have gotten anyone else, even a copy that looks and acts that like. Well, I don't know why he got married to her, to be honest. He better off sticking with his wife. Yeah, it's a swinger party, yeah. Yeah, a lot underworld party, Patreon style. Yep. Yeah, you know, anyone wants to come on, yeah, and I'm a stop sharing that. And anyone got any questions, man? You can I'm gonna put the link in here. Yeah, a regular. That was a big ass house too. That's another thing. That was a nice house. That was a big ass house. For real, for real. That's one thing. That was a nice house. I gotta give it. That's one thing I can say. Talk to an honest down what she did, and it will all make sense. I didn't meet any I didn't meet any women that were like that last night. No. They weren't there. No. I met some guys that were like that, but not wasn't no women in there like that. You don't want me to talk. Yeah, you can come on, Michael. Come on. Anybody can come on. At 2-3 people, multiple times. It don't matter. Let's get it. Yeah. They have multiple people come on. Hey, you got something to say? Let's talk about it. Oh boy. Damn, what the hell? I don't know what that is. Yeah, man, but you know, there's a lot of yeah. But you know. Yo,
Hey, what's up, buddy?
what's going down?
That last one I was on got a lot of views.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
um, what is it? Yeah, I could swear that's the mansion up in just inside Baltimore County or just outside of Baltimore County in Hartford County. Either way, he's a resident here. If he gets a divorce here and files it here first before she does, the divorce will be done here, whatever rules are in the state.
That's good.
So,
That's good
and
that'll
all,
be good for him.
and also, as I said, I think somebody said it before me, but the person that's in prison gets a parole board hearing in 2 years. So uh, if they could do that for a prisoner, they could do that for him. And if he does what I think he's going to do, it's over. It's over. But
how much more can he take?
that
Yeah.
that has to be the red line. Anything more will embarrass him fully in Hollywood, and they won't work with him anymore. It wouldn't even matter if he did movies or cleaned up his attitude or whatever. Whatever they thought, they wouldn't want to work with him.
Exactly.
So he has to do it. Um, what else was it?
All right, who else? Let's say Will gets hypothetically. Let's say he gets a divorce, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? Who do you think? Who do you think he would date?
Who he would date? Hmm.
Because I asked myself the same question. I was like, I don't really know, man.
I don't think the next person would be a famous person.
You don't think so?
No,
No.
it'd be a private and ordinary person
Yeah.
because getting caught up in the Hollywood scene maybe also was the problem as well. And that's one of the big issues right there. I was watching there's one guy that's a spiritual talker and this other dude that was an actual psychiatrist, and they both basically said what I thought, that basically she's slow walking. If you ask her down, that's what they do. That's exactly what they do. They'll slow walk. And I said, like I said, in Baltimore, it's rampant. It's bad. So no, no. But I don't know what more to say about it other than, like I said, the whole abuse thing, abusing males like that. has
Yeah.
been going on for a while now. It's been
Oh
really
hell yeah.
bad,
Yeah,
and
but it's like they
it's
don't
been,
do anything about it.
well, people have been talking about it, and this will be the peak at it. When it's like, when do you want this to stop? When do you going to stop this? I mean, you just saw a grown man do something stupid on TV over a look, which was obviously a sign.
Yeah.
Why would you? Why would you be like this? You can't not, like in Maryland. Like, say for instance, someone told me when I called. They told me there's only one abuse shelter in Baltimore. There's nothing I can do to stop this person. I can't. If I call the police, I most likely will get arrested, even though I never put my hands on them, even though I got hurt. It still will happen. And she's said, luckily you didn't have children, because if that was the case, if they were getting abused, you can't take them out of there. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So you'd be by yourself. Your children would still be getting abused verbally or physically. It wouldn't even matter. The
No.
courts would still follow that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The laws have to change. And this will signal that, because it's a huge problem. It's not
Oh
a
yeah.
small problem. It's not a general problem. It's a
You.
huge problem.
You.
And American laws made this. And
Yeah.
then think about, as you said, in California, that you have to pay them for life. I'm like,
Alimony.
you're
Yeah.
you're
After
basically,
once you hit 10 years.
yeah, you basically are putting them in jail. You're not allowing them to take their children. You're not allowing them to do anything. So you're making an individual hold them hostage. That's illegal in America. You can't do that. That's lawlessness. So they have to change
Yeah.
it, or you can't, or you're violating someone else's rights, because you're giving someone else power over another person by law. You
Yeah,
don't, you can't, you're not supposed to be able to do that.
man, they break laws all the goddamn time, man.
No, I got you. But from this point on, if they don't help him, if they don't limit how much he gets, if they don't help men out, what's the point in staying in this country?
Well, a
Seriously,
lot of
what's the point?
guys, that a lot of guys are moving to Mexico,
Yeah.
the islands,
Brazil,
Brazil,
yep. Um,
Peru.
Philippines, Thailand. You know, Zoom to Thailand is trying to get you out there. They're trying to leave.
Man, let
They're
me tell
trying.
you something.
Hmm.
He ain't gonna be here that long.
Hey, what? Why? What's up?
I don't think he's gonna be there that long.
Why? What happened?
Nothing happened. I just
Oh,
think
okay.
if some Hollywood guys call, he gone.
What, to get him a deal or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's
He
not
gone.
going to stay there for that.
He
I
gone.
mean, he might come back to live, but he's going to go back to work. And then you saw all those people get on his show. I mean, all those movie stars. I mean, he really doesn't have to do anything. He could run a show from there and make some syndicated money if he
Yeah.
wanted to.
Yeah,
So
but I could be wrong.
no,
And
no, you're right.
I
You're
could be
right.
wrong, man. But
You're, but staying here isn't. Once you get that taste, staying here is not an option. It's just not an option. Where are you going to get treated in America like that? He had millions of dollars, and he had what? I don't even think that was his second marriage. I think that
that's
might have
second,
even
yeah.
been
Yeah, he was
two
married before.
marriages. And
Yeah.
what other? How many relationships between both of those marriages? Uh,
I don't know.
no, ain't no woman treat you like Elle does, and she might be the basic. She might be basic. Somebody tried to say, "Oh, he's living in this great place and living in." No, look on the internet. You can get that same place for $600 a month.
Yeah.
So he ain't living super big.
No.
I mean, more than what guys there normally get, but
Yeah.
anybody can get that. So
Yeah.
and then this one lady was talking about how, you just going over there to abuse these women and make them your slave and whatnot, and
Use the
all they
women.
want you, yeah, all they want you is for your money, and You know, what else was it? Basically, it's everything that a woman wants here.
How do you abuse women? How they like?
Oh, making them cook for you and clean for you. And
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't ask for all that. In fact, you can hire somebody to cook and clean for you. So, which I fully intend. So I don't have to do that. So what are
Yeah.
they talking about?
Uh, I think women. A
So,
lot of these women. A lot of these women here in America out of their goddamn minds. Because
right.
they would see cooking and cleaning and take care of the household as slavery. A lot of them have that crazy feminist mentality.
Well, I mean, if they actually put their money to household things and everything, you might be actually able to get somebody to clean the place. They don't cost that
Yeah.
much to the degree.
No, don't. But a lot of these women lost them. Some of the stuff a lot of women be saying, I go in one ear and right out the other. Because I
They,
know, and the main reason why I don't really listen to it because I know even them, if they meet the right guy, they're gonna throw that shit out the fucking window.
right, right.
So I'm like, they don't even know what the hell they talking about most of the time. They don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, it's like I said, if they don't get enough women out there, I mean enough men out there, it's gonna hurt. It's
Oh
really
yeah,
gonna hurt.
because a lot of guys
So,
are unplugging from the system.
right.
They were
And
like, why the hell I gotta buy a house here for? What for? I just go somewhere and get
because
treated better.
because that whole thing made me understand that's just how bad it is out there right now. You're making a video about us leaving. I'm like, seriously? And some of these women are talking about why, how, if you don't meet their standard, they want you to leave. Go. They tell you to go. So then, what's the point? Why are you? I don't understand that. Why are they mad now? But like I
Well, they're
said,
mad. You're mad because they don't want us to do shit. They want us to
it,
be at their beg and call. That's
right.
what it is.
But going back to what you were saying about who will marry, I mean, you can find a carbon copy of her, just one that wants to be with you and wants to do things right.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
reason why I asked is you think it's gonna be a Hollywood girl or just someone that's kind of off the grid that's not in that Hollywood deal.
I mean, if what's about to happen in next to 6 months to a year, especially that Hollywood golf tournament that's going to go in Thailand, I can't see him sticking with anybody in this country because they're going to treat him right. They're going to treat him right. Whatever it is, they're not going to be able to keep him here. So if he gets his divorce done within 6 months to a year, he's going to be a monster. He's going to be a monster.
Hey,
They better get their claws in him before he leaves his country. Because if he goes over there, if he's a monster here, and they treat him right, if they treat him right, what's he going to be over there?
yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. Anything's better than this craziness. Because how much money would she have right now? Seriously, how much money?
She don't got no money.
Did she have some money after her films and everything?
I
That's
don't
a
know.
good question. So you did all this to get angry and fuss, If Will Smith is making all this money, he's tall, he's 6 feet, he got the six pack, more than six figures, six pack, 6 foot tall. What more do you want? You got everything you said you wanted, and
Yeah,
that still wasn't good enough.
no. And
So,
being an A-list actor, you
mhm,
get to fuck all the women on the set, movie set.
on the set,
You can have
cleaning the
them
floor,
all. You can
pumping
have
your
them all.
gas, pumping
Yeah,
your gas, gave you some McDonald's meal.
that's how it is.
Shoot,
A lot of people don't know that. Are you
they
an
gonna
A-list
give you.
actor? you get to fuck them all if you want
They
to.
right. They gonna give you the Happy Meal
Yeah.
right at the back of the store, and they got a line for that.
Oh yeah. That's how that shit is, man. You know.
Uh,
But hey, first somebody threw out maybe somebody was trolling. They threw out they said, hey, maybe he can get with Megan Good. I said, oh, come on,
oh
man,
no,
stop
no, no.
it.
I mean,
Stop it.
that's like saying Brittany Renner.
Yeah, I mean, look,
But you know what?
I like
I
Megan
like
Good.
Brittany Renner. I like Brittany Renner, but she's got too much going on. There's just too much
Yeah,
going on.
yeah, and I like
But
Megan Good, but
I, I mean, how he? I mean, I can understand it. He's got money. He's got all this other stuff, but he's a religious dude, and you seem to be down with it. What's wrong now?
well, no, he put in for the divorce.
Oh, I know, but
Yeah,
I'm saying for him to get to that point, and he
he
was a religious guy.
he got fed up.
Yeah.
He got
What are
fed up.
you doing?
Yeah,
Right. Had to drop
maybe she wasn't making the cut. There's
it.
too much like combativeness, too much pushback.
Like
You
I
have
said,
struggle.
if and I think he's 6 foot tall and all
Yeah,
this
yeah,
other stuff.
yeah. He's about 6 foot.
He's a good looking man. He's probably
Yeah,
making a lot of money. So what more do you want? This is a pattern. Our,
yeah.
co- our country is creating a pattern. It can't be all of us whether we making a lot of money or not making money. That ain't it. It can't
No,
be about being 6 foot tall. That
no,
ain't it. It,
no,
it ain't about abs and stuff.
no.
This country's laws need to be checked. These women need to be checked, and if they're not going to do it, then don't talk to us about it. Don't come to us with, oh, you did this, you did that, or you're not supporting us. Let's
Well,
not discuss that.
they're not gonna do it, man, because there's too much money coming in.
Well, you know what? We can leave and they can enjoy it. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
just plug out. If we unplug, if enough guys unplug from the system, that's when they'll change.
All it will take is 250,000 men to leave. That's it.
Yeah,
And they'll be behind by 1%, by 10%. Not 10%. What is it? It'll be two for every one guy.
yeah,
No, three. So yeah, I mean, enjoy that. You created it. Enjoy it.
yeah. But they don't really in this country, man. They don't do anything because it's the right thing to do.
Right. It's
Fuck
what
no.
what look good optics.
You know, they're like, hey, they should do the right thing. They never do
Right.
the right thing just because they supposed to. No,
Not even the movies.
no, no. They gotta. The only way they do things, it has to be a reason why. They damn they
Right.
got to be forced. Like,
Right.
like the senator's life is in jeopardy when he walk
Right.
outside. That type of shit. You know.
Well, I'll be like this. There'll be three things that happen when a certain amount of people aren't here. Then they aren't paying taxes on sales. They ain't paying gas taxes. They they might pay property taxes, but you ain't paying rent. So rent will start going down. The food prices will start going down. You ain't making that money like that. You're not buying services or anything in the United States. The most you're paying for, the most money is going to be in the bank. That's it. That's your only advantage.
Yep.
I mean, these women will be here. They'll be chasing. They're already chasing after the same guy, but then you won't have options. So what's that going to be? And then as what is his name was talking about? Kevin Samuels was saying that there's going to be a rack of people without husbands, and how's your retirement plan going to look? You know,
They're gonna work
you
till
got to
they
be
die.
together, right? So you're going to be stuck.
Yeah.
That's not practical retirement. That's not a practical relationship. You can't do that.
And
How you want
they gonna work till they die, and they're gonna be depressed.
to right? Because you're going to be by yourself.
Yep.
That
Sitting in that
that's not
sitting
good.
in that rocking chair. Thinking about what if. Sad but true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I won't be here to watch it, but yeah.
No. I don't
Uh,
know. People have asked me that, hey, would I consider moving overseas? The problem is, man, I don't know where that would be yet. That's the thing.
well, that's the
No.
beauty of it right now. It's cheap to do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you can do it from anywhere. You can do this from anywhere. And if you got a remote job, got a degree, and you've been working at something for a long time, you can work remotely.
Yeah.
In fact, they'll pay you or give you opportunities in certain countries to live there. Some legs up for it.
Oh yeah.
So, there's no point in being here. I
No.
mean,
As a
unless
matter
you're
of fact,
changing tires,
no, they'll a lot of countries, they have the remote visa.
right? Yes,
And they if you start a business over there, you get a visa for that too.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why what Black Man Travels is doing.
Yeah.
They're going to set up an app and they're going to try to connect people to do businesses. And you also see people doing stuff in Colombia and Brazil. So
Yeah.
they're
And
business
plus,
positive.
you have some countries you have a pension visa
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah. What is
So
it?
well,
What,
it's in Colombia, Brazil, uh
Philippines.
Philippines, yeah.
But you have to earn like 3,400 a month for them to and be over 50 for them to give that to you.
Oh, okay.
So you can, as long as you can bring in $3,400, no matter where, and you're over 50, they'll be like, okay.
Okay.
So, and Thailand don't give a shit. You can come in, but those two countries, you can't really start a business in because you can only own 49% of the business, you know, which wouldn't be bad, but you'd
How do
almost
they
have
work
to
how
own
do
it.
they work that out? 49%. How do they work that out?
I don't know. I mean, like you could get a franchise over there, one of their,
Oh, okay.
because 51% of the company has to be owned by local, and you can't buy land over there. You can
Okay.
buy uh, a condo, but you can't buy land.
Oh,
So that's how that works.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you could buy a rack of condos or rooms and then do Airbnb or rent them out. So what you make, what is it, like 300 to 500 a week, but you gotta rent for $600 a month, or you buy it outright for 30,000 to 50,000, and
Oh,
then you just get that money and just keep bringing it in. So if it wasn't for COVID, these people would still be making money like that.
yeah. 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 So yeah, there's a lot of different opportunities, A lot of it's based on the country, whatever. But yeah, I I definitely want to be in a warm climate. I know that much. I'm not going to no damn cold.
I
Hell
I
no.
told my brothers in laws are white, and I said to them, I'm too black to stay up here anymore. I can't stay. I hate the cold. I can't take it anymore. I hate this shit. No, I got the heater on blast in here. No, no more. No more. And they laugh. They love us. They love us so much. You know.
Yeah,
So
man. I'm not a cold brother.
cold
I
weather. No, no. They go down there. They go down there for each winter, and I'm like, I'm jealous as hell.
like last night,
It,
32 degrees, bro. In
yeah,
April. In
yeah,
April.
yeah. It's that here. I think it was that here. But it's usually around 50, but at night it'll be 30 something.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, no, I can't do that. Oh, it's 80 in Florida. Yeah, I'm gonna be down there. We about to
Yeah.
change that.
So,
We
that's
about to
South
change
Florida.
that state blue. Hell
Shit.
no. Like fuck the Saints.
Yeah.
You gotta
No.
go.
Now South Florida's cool, man, but it's just expensive as hell.
Yeah. Florida takeover. All right. You want to take over North Florida? How about that?
But the thing about
I
it gets cold up there.
mm, mm,
Thing.
mm.
It
Yeah.
gets cold in northern Florida. So I'm like, I'm not moving there. Fuck that.
No, no. Not for that cold shit. No.
It
In
get cold in
Texas.
like places like Jacksonville. We get cold in Jacksonville.
And
Yeah, they
then
get cold.
what is it? Austin and Houston. But I ain't moving out west in
Oh
Texas.
hell no.
No,
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 Texas.
not what you think. The thing is the animals. Because they got tarantulas out there.
Come on,
You already got
California?
no in Texas, West Texas. If you move out to
Oh,
West Texas, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I don't know much about it. But
But well, that's because people don't research stuff like that. Like there's parts of the United States that would love you to be there. They don't care what you look like. But this whole remote jobs thing is what's making it work out. Like people going to Montana, and I've always wanted to live out there.
Montana.
Yep, it's lots of land. It's fresh air.
Yeah,
The land is cheap. You
yeah.
know, nobody.
They got
Imagine
mountains,
that.
right? Mountains,
Yeah.
right?
Yep. All in the background. Imagine that. You can have a mile of land in all directions, and you'll never see your neighbor. You could be shooting it up. They'll never know you're doing anything. You don't have to put a fence on it or fence around it. Let's say
Yeah.
you did have neighbors. They'll put up their own fences.
Yeah.
You could put up a gate to your front entrance, and nobody can get in. And even if they could, it'll take them like forever to get to your house. And by the time they get there, you got a gun waiting for them.
Man, like there's certain states, man. I'm like, I'm never going there.
No,
Like
no,
Oregon.
no, no. That
Montana's not
that's
like that, like Oregon.
no,
No.
no, no.
Okay. Okay.
It most of those states, no. I mean, I think my family remembers when I think Oregon had a no black person thing going
Yeah.
on, but they wouldn't harm you. But I think now it's fine. That's fine. If Washington is fine, that's fine. But Montana, I'm like, they can catch your feelings if they want, but it's nice up there. Imagine having a whole bunch of people come up in there. They got that tax money coming in. They got the remote jobs money coming in. You know, mom and pop stores would love it up there. They would love you to come up there. Come on in.
Hmm.
Have yourself a seat. You're like, come on in, nigga. Have yourself a seat. I'm like, well, thank you.
So what about Vermont? Yeah, it's
Vermont.
black people that live up. It's black people that live in Vermont. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I couldn't stand the cold though. I can't. I can't. But
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Wait, Montana get cold, man.
yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. But once again, the trade off is Montana. I mean, the land is cheap, and it's just for as far as the eye can see, nothing. I could build a factory up there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Get a whole bunch of people in
There's a
some
lot of
houses.
factories in that state. Yeah.
Right. And housing for them, free housing. And I just be making money rolling in, you know? Yeah, and what do you call it? But I tell you one state that looked beautiful to me. Me and my best friend drove 24 hours to Houston, from Baltimore to Houston. And I'm telling you, it was wonderful and horrible at the same time. But let me tell you, running through guess which state is the most beautiful state out there that you don't want to stop in?
I don't know.
Alabama. Go ahead, take a look at it. Alabama,
Alabama.
just run through it. Don't stop. Just run through it.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause
Don't stop. We made sure we got gas.
that's
Huh?
another state that I don't want to go
Uh-huh.
there either.
We made sure we got gas before we crossed that line. Yeah. Hell no. I love you, but I don't love you that much.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
You get more land in Wisconsin, they said.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
You get more land out here than in LA like that. But
Too damn.
imagine
Them states is too damn cold.
right,
Wisconsin,
right.
shit.
But
Fuck
let's put it
that.
this way. Imagine your $2 million you spent here or the $1 million you spent on a condo in LA. Take that money up to Montana. It don't matter how cold it is. Oh, no. What they say? What they say?
North
What
Dakota.
that?
I don't know nothing about North Dakota either.
Yeah. I wanted to live in North Dakota too. I thought it would be interesting. In fact,
Huntsville.
there's jobs out there right now.
In Huntsville, and that's where the Army base is. I think.
Alabama?
Yeah. I think
No,
there's
no,
Army.
no. Oh, yeah, there is. But we
Yeah.
were passing through. We were going to Houston,
Yeah.
but we were driving through Houston. I mean, through Alabama to get to Houston. They
Y'all
had this
took,
one road
y'all took
where. Go ahead, go ahead.
did y'all take I-10?
Yeah, after we went through, that was another nightmare too. After we went through,
Y'all got
once we
on.
entered,
Did
once,
y'all go to Jacksonville and get on I-10?
no, we were
No.
coming from Baltimore, so we had to take this route all the way around Virginia. Let me just say,
Oh,
Virginia,
that
we
went
need
that
to
way.
change
Okay.
that. Yeah, all the way around. I'm like, they got to fix that. That's
What
a
happened?
nightmare. Our trip would have been cut 2 or 3 hours if it wasn't for that. You had to go from one end of Virginia to the other just to get around that. I mean, and then what is it? We ran south, and of course, the whole Alabama thing. They had another thing. That's what let us know that we made the right decision to gas up and not stop. Do you know there's a highway in there that you the speed limit is 75, but you can't go below 65.
Oh yeah, I've seen highways like that. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was like, wait a minute, you just coming up with a reason.
yeah.
I mean,
And
somebody
that
could have been scared.
I-95 is like that. They say it might be
Where?
in like in South Carolina and
Yeah,
Georgia. It might say the speed limit is 65, but you can't go no lower than 40.
they trying to get that highway money.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I've seen signs like that. I'm like, what the
hmm
hell? That's
That
kind of
that lets
weird.
that's a flyby state.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
know.
you want my money, you want somebody driving at 55 miles per hour because that means they're going to pull over and get some gas, buy some food, and keep moving. Maybe even see some property they like. That's letting you know. Don't stop here. Don't stop here. We got you. Where would you? You're gonna be comfortable for a little while, but you better get on. But Alabama, we rolled through that. And then after that, we got in I-10 in Louisiana, something like that.
Down
That
there.
was a nightmare.
Good old.
That was a nightmare.
Hey, Louisiana is different, bro.
It was beautiful at the time of year. I think it was around this time of year. But let
Yeah.
me tell you,
Hey,
from there to Houston, it was just one long ass road.
bro.
And you got trucks coming around you and all this other
A lot
stuff.
of trucks. A lot of trucks.
I was like, there's one stop in the middle of that whole long ass bridge, and I think it was a thing on the side of the bayou. And I'm like, what is this shit? They got telephone poles coming out of the water. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah. I was like, First of all, there's a better way to do this. Second of all,
A lot of them,
uh,
a lot of those states like Louisiana, even throughout the Midwest, they're
right,
still doing the same shit they did in the
50
90s
years. Yeah,
and the 80s. They're not really they're not doing shit that they do in the big cities.
right.
Man, you know.
Because I'm like, you could run telecommunications lines and power lines under the bridge. I like that isn't necessary, So, but who am I to speak, being a network
Uh,
person? But still, but yeah,
yeah, man. I'm about to get
but
off here. So,
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry,
yeah. Thanks for
but
coming on.
I tell you one thing though. Don't go to Houston in April or May. That shit will mess you up because
What do
you
you
think
mean?
it's nice. You
Uh-huh.
think it's nice weather, but then
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden rain comes in, right? And you think you'll be all right, right? And then all of a sudden the rain goes away. You go to walk wherever you're going. You step out there, you make 5 steps. All of a sudden you're in a sauna. All right, that's the last thing I'm gonna tell you. It was horrible after that, you know. All
I
right,
hear you. Hold it
you
down,
have a
bro.
good one.
Peace.
All right.
You. I see light poles coming out of the water, going down the Key West one side. That's south of Miami on Highway 1. Yeah. How you? Yeah, I heard it get hot down there. I heard about that shit years ago. You know. So hey man, check out the Patreon. Um, you know, I just uploaded a video yesterday, last night really. I'm uploading another video on Monday or Tuesday. And I got a bunch of videos, a bunch of audio. Yeah, I got like at least 100. Somebody, I got at least almost 100 posts. I mean, I got a lot of shit over there. I didn't even realize it. You know? Yeah, man. I didn't even realize it, man. You know? But hey, hit the Cash App, man. On your way out. You know what I'm saying? Anything I can do to help you, get at me. You know, you can get at me on you know, my website, chooseyourrelationships.com, or hit me up on Instagram, or hit me up here, below the video, or you know. But hey, that's all I got, man. I'm out. Did you like that video? If you want more of that, it's right here. Boss Life Secrets on Amazon.com. And share this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.